Here's the man who positively impacts millions of people every day, and he's beaming love your way right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Santisi.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Beyond Your Body podcast. I'm your host, Paul Santisi, and today's episode is one of the most transformative yet. We're diving deep into a topic that has the power to change your life forever. We're going to talk about astral travel for healing and self-discovery. Now, could you imagine using astral projection not just for exploration, but as a tool to heal old wounds, uncover your deepest truths, and transform your very existence? I'll be sharing with you some powerful stories, some testimonials, and some fascinating historical facts that will show you just how real this journey can be. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned traveler, trust me, this episode is for you. Stick around. We've got questions, incredible real-life experiences, and even some emotional breakthroughs to talk about. Plus, we'll remind you why anyone, and I mean anyone, can use astral travel to reclaim their power and heal in ways they never thought possible. One of the most powerful reasons people embark on astral journeys is for healing. Sometimes we carry emotional and physical burdens that weigh us down, things we can't see, touch, or even name. Through astral projection, many have been able to identify these deep-rooted blocks and finally, release them. Let me share with you a couple of stories to inspire you. Lorinda's from Chicago, and she says, Paul, your astral projection meditation on YouTube changed my life. I had suffered from anxiety for years, but during an astral journey, I found myself in this vast glowing space of peace, what I can only describe as a feeling of peace. I saw my anxiety as a dark cloud that had been following me since childhood. And what I did, she said, I imagined pulling it apart piece by piece like cotton candy. And then when I returned to my body, I woke up crying, but I felt lighter and freer. It felt like something truly left me that night. Wow. Thank you for sharing that story, Lorinda. Folks, isn't that powerful? It's amazing how we can see our pain from a whole new perspective when we step out of the body. Next up, we have a little message from Michael. Michael's way over there, down under in Australia. And you know, years ago, when I'd go to California, and I'm from Boston, and I typically have a thick Boston accent, okay? And I do my best to speak normally when I do these types of things. And I'd be out in California, and I'd go to the bartender, I'd say, give me a beer, what do you got for beer? And they'd all thought I was from Australia. And I'd say, no, I'm from Boston. And then I went there so much to this one place, I was known as the Australian, and I was from Boston. Anyways, Michael from Australia, he says, I had chronic back pain for years, and no doctor could explain it. I tried astral projection out of curiosity, and one night I traveled to a glowing temple-like place. I remember meeting a figure that told me my pain was tied to suppressed anger. I couldn't believe it, he said, but after that journey, I worked on releasing it, and the pain disappeared. It was like magic. Now, these stories, they're just not flukes. Astral travel is an untapped healing tool that brings what's hidden into the subconscious mind to the surface, whether it's emotional pain, stress, or even old traumas. What's revealed can virtually set you free. Now, we're just getting warmed up on today's show, and we'll be right back.
This episode is brought to you by PaulSantisiUniverse.com. Treat yourself to some of the best free downloads that you will ever come across. With audios on luck, money, the law of attraction, the mind's eye, and free courses on thoughts and emotions, Paul Santisi gives more free life-changing content than anyone else on the planet. Visit PaulSantisiUniverse.com and download them all right now while they are still free. Now, back to the show.
You know, so many of us go through life feeling disconnected, like we're searching for something but can't quite name it, right? That's where astral projection comes in. This isn't just about traveling to the cosmos or floating around. It's about discovering who you truly are. It's a mirror to your soul, to experience healing in the astral realm. What you want to do to begin, start by setting a clear intention before your journey, such as you can say things like, I am open to releasing pain. I am open to releasing pain. I am open to releasing pain, emotional blocks, and limiting beliefs. I am open to releasing pain, emotional blocks, and limiting beliefs. Then, once in the astral state, once you're dialing in to that sweet spot, focus on finding a place or a guide that radiates peace and light. And this could be a glowing temple, it could be a serene landscape, it could be a comforting presence, it could be the beach, it could be your kitchen, it could be in your car, it could be anywhere you want it to be. And when you're in that space, visualize the source of your pain or discomfort as an object, an energy, or shadow. And imagine it dissolving, transforming, or being released into the light. And again, we've talked about this on the shows up to this point. Trust what you experience. Trust what you experience, whether it's subtle or profound. And I'm telling you, you'll know it worked if you wake up feeling lighter, more emotionally balanced, or with a sense of calm and clarity that wasn't there before. You see, healing in the astral realm often leaves a deep, unshakable feeling of relief and renewal that resonates long after your experience. Personally, I've had astral journeys that revealed my purpose when I felt lost. And I've had moments where I faced my own fears, where I connected with the purest version of myself. And look, the truth is, folks, listen, we're all meant to experience this. It's just not reserved for the chosen few or the gurus or the self-proclaimed shamans of the world and the Moonlight River warriors of the internet, okay? The ability to heal and uncover your potential, it's inside all of us. Here's something cool you might find interesting. Ancient cultures knew about this. They knew about this power long before we gave it a name. The ancient Egyptians, they believed in it. They called it the Ka, which was an energy body that could leave the physical form for wisdom and healing. The Tibetan monks called it Tulku, and they've perfected their journeys for centuries to connect with their higher selves. This astral projection thing isn't new. It's universal. That is what all my guided meditations on astral projection are meant to do. Uncover your potential. And I invite you to go to YouTube, type in Paul Santisi Astral Projection, pick a meditation like Astral Portal or Astral Mirror, and just press play and let the magic begin. Up next, I have an update. I have a giveaway, something brand new I want you to have, and I have some shout outs to give. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
This episode is brought to you by PaulSantisiUniverse.com. Treat yourself to some of the best free downloads that you will ever come across. With audios on luck, money, the mind's eye, and free courses on thoughts and emotions, Paul Santisi gives more free life-changing content than anyone else on the planet. Visit paulsantisiuniverse.com and download them all right now while they are still free. Now back to the show.
Now, before we continue, I want to thank you, our amazing listeners. You guys are why I do this. Now, here's a quick shout out to a few of you who have shared your breakthroughs with me recently. And for those of you who have been sharing the heck out of these shows and this podcast on your pages and on social media. Anna, Paul, your voice is like a lifeline. Your meditations help me to let go of the grief I thought I'd carry forever. I can't thank you enough. Jake says, after 3 weeks of listening, I had my first astral projection experience and it blew my mind. I've never felt so peaceful and connected. And then Priya says, your work gave me the confidence to trust myself. I realized I am not alone. I am part of something so much bigger. Plus, I share all your podcasts with everyone that I know. And we appreciate you, Priya. Absolutely. And again, folks, listen, look, I love hearing these success stories. It proves that this is real, that it's accessible, and it's life-changing. All right, let's keep it flowing, shall we? Now, let's get practical. If you're listening and you're thinking, okay, Paul, I am ready to try this astral thing, but where do I start? Well, I have made it super simple. I have many guided meditations on astral projection that all use a different improved method. Just head over to YouTube and type in my name, Paul Santisi, astral projection. Pick the one that looks good and press play. It's really that easy to start. Now, if you don't want to listen to any meditation and you want to try this on your own, no problem. You can absolutely do that as well. And here are my top 3 tips for using astral travel for healing in your own self-discovery. Number 1, relaxation is key. Focus on deep breathing and letting go of all tension. And for this to work, the body must be still for the mind to be able to soar. And one thing you can do, maybe you could focus on the sound of the ceiling fan, or maybe the refrigerator, or some type of constant sound that's not too loud, but loud enough to where you can put your attention on it. And when you do that, then you set your intention. And before starting, say to yourself, I am open to healing. I am open to healing. I am ready to receive guidance. I am ready to receive guidance. You see, folks, the biggest secret in the world, everything is intention. Intention is everything. After you set your intention, trust yourself. Trust yourself. Don't let doubt or fear hold you back. Your higher self is waiting for you. You just need to step through the door of your mind. And number 4, once you begin, allow the sensations. Allow these sensations. Do not think. If you start thinking, you will put yourself right out of your moment. And always just focus on your why. Focus on your why. Focus on your why. Focus on your why, not the how. And let those sensations present themselves. So, if you've been struggling, if you feel like something's missing, this is your invitation to try. Astral projection isn't just about travel, it's about healing, discovery, and becoming. Folks, you're capable of this. You were designed for this. And if you're ready to experience your own transformation, like I've said, I've got some of the best and most effective guided meditations on the planet. They're all waiting for you on YouTube. Join the millions who have already taken the leap into the astral world. You won't regret it. Also, make sure you go to the new home, Everything Paul Santisi. That's paulsantisiuniverse.com, paulsantisiuniverse.com, and download all the free audios and courses that are not on YouTube or found anywhere else. And look, do it now while everything is still free. There's audios on luck, money, energy, intuition, the mind's eye, thoughts, dreaming, spirit guides, emotions, and so much more. And right now, there's even some courses that regularly cost $199. You can have them absolutely free. Plus, at paulsantisiuniverse.com, you will find a bunch of other life-changing content, such as motivational videos, music, interviews, my other podcasts. There's clearing audios and other personal development and spiritual awareness content that you can listen to, that you can apply in your life to change your life for the better, and you can do it so fast. So fast. And don't forget to share this podcast with others. Plus, I invite you to share your experiences with me in the comments or in social media. Look, I love hearing your success stories, and you never know, your questions or comments may be featured on an upcoming show. And that's it. Oh, and the big surprise, one last surprise. And here is a brand new theme song. We're going to play the brand new theme song for the Beyond Your Body podcast, titled Astral Realms. And if you like it and you want to download it, you can have it for free. Again, just go to paulsantisiuniverse.com. It'll pop right up. Click on the logo, and you can have it. And that's it. Showtime is over for this. And until next time, this is Paul Santisi signing off from the Beyond Your Body Studios, reminding you to reach beyond your body, your mind, your soul, and always be curious about the infinite. You know I love ya.
Lift the veil of the ordinary night. Step into the void where dark meets light. Feel the body's anchor drift away. We're flying high in a cosmic ballet. Beyond your body we roam so free, sailing through space beyond gravity. Dimensions fold and new worlds we see. Astral planes are new reality. Mystic whispers guide us towards the stars, transcending limits, going far. Parallel realms in a dance of time. Every heartbeat echoes through the prime. Through the silver cord we tether tight, exploring realms with open sight. In lucid dreams where souls ignite, we journey on through endless night. Beyond your body we roam so free, sailing through space beyond gravity. Dimensions fold and new worlds we see. Astral planes are new reality. Leave behind the mundane earthly ties, where consciousness and spirit harmonize. We touch the boundless infinity, an odyssey across the galactic sea. Beyond your body we roam so free, reality.